Hello, ladies and gentlemen, people that's been following me for quite some time. This is Norman Richardson, and just taking you back as far as I can remember when I was just a baby born into the world. Um, for as all I can remember was um, I found out that my mom, my dad was having problems before I was born, and found out that my daddy didn't know that I was his child. Um, Going along through that as such, um, but my uncle, that's the reason why I'm Norman. Took me under his wing and gave me his name. And my mama gave me her maiden name, her maiden last name. And that became Norman Richardson. Um, um, Pretty much the other people didn't like it as much, coming up though. And that became Peanut. They wanted to call me Peanut so much, so they didn't really like that Norman Richardson, but that was my name, But they always called me Peanut, from my daddy's side and my mama's side, So, but my name was Norman Richardson. Um, the white crowd, called me Norman Richardson most of the time, and the black crowd called me Peanut. And then it was some of them, didn't that knew what was going on, so they just called me Cuz. They just called me Cuz as such, and that's how things was going, But then again, it had some calling me out my name, and then you had some calling me by my right name. So coming up through school, I got picked at, because of the way things was going and such, and by you being poor as such, um, that's the way things was, My daddy died before I got a chance to see him though, and everything though, and that that was no good. So I mean, you had people like principals and things trying to get me on the right track, when just I was just in the third grade, because if I'd have failed any more, I wasn't gonna graduate. um so they finally got me on track with that, got me doing pretty good and got me to a camp that and let me get around people, children that had pretty much the same problem, and got around and got me on the right track as such, and from there on, I was, you know, wanted to learn, wanted to know things, wanted to be something, and but the other kids that still stuck by that Peanut name. They didn't get it, and I had to go through a lot of picking and everything and stuff like that, but I made it. I made it, and made it through school and everything, but we was poor. We was poor, and it also learned me, to try to be successful, try to have things, when you get out of school and everything, because you didn't have nothing, And once you got out of school, and you try to get a job, and try to have things, but you wanted to do a good job. You wanted to do a good job. You wanted to show your formals and things that that you worthy, worthy of your job, and you want to be good, and you want to continue working, So, but then again, you had those people, you had those people that love to pick, and they know you got picked at in school and things and stuff like that, So I mean, it just carried over. It just carried over in things, and that it got the best of me. It got the best of me, And by me not explaining my history back then, the form was thinking that, that something really is wrong with you, And and it just went on, it just went on and went on from there, and they talking and you not talking, and that what really happened to me. That what really happened to me. I got overwhelmed because of the way things was going in school. I was doing good work. I was doing good work in school, and I was doing good work as working. But what got overwhelmed on me was the people talking and the picking and everything and the bullying. And that was really, you know, was my downfall, I believe. That was really my downfall. But I wound up getting sick over all of that, and I wound up having to go through a early retirement, and I wound up getting Social Security. So that was pretty much uh, what was going on with me as such. And then, hey, they figured, hey, if we can if we can overwhelm him on things like that, we could take his girlfriend. We can take things like that. All we gotta do is let her understand and everything. And I don't know why women like that, you know, you know. But we can make that work, and wouldn't nobody want it because of what they was upset about. See, they back in the days, they was getting everything. They had nice clothes, nice shoes, and everything. I never had none of that. And then when they start seeing me blossoming, start seeing me getting things because I was working for it. They see me doing all that. See, cause they mom and daddy spoiled them when they were young, and by they doing that, and when see, I worked for it. I worked for everything I had, you know. So that's why that was the problem. They used to me see me back like I was, didn't have nothing or nothing, and they wanted to stop that. So that's why they picked. That's why they picked and try to take things from me. And that's the way things was going, and wind up not having a girlfriend, but I did manage to have a son. I did manage to have a son or whatever, and he good. He a great kid, and but I mean, that's what I'm saying about bullying people and everything. That's what I'm saying, and that's what's wrong with people that bully other people that much, and I'm saying that, it's like you feel like, well, ain't nobody gonna bully me, but I know that. But the thing is, when you get so many people bullying you, there's nothing you can do when you get that many people bullying you. So that's what was wrong with me at that time, and I winded up on Social Security because I was getting had to go through so much, and but I did, that's why I was able to go to appointments and things, and stay on my meds, trying to keep me from having too much of a nerve problem, and because of the people where they did me, you know. And that's that's what I take today, and but I know I've been putting a lot of videos and things and stuff like that on here about how just having fun and everything and stuff like that. But I really am having fun. I really am having fun, man, because the way I have been, way people have done me, it's a shame. It's really a shame. But I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame. And some people couldn't have made it. Some people would commit suicide. Some people, it's hard. It's very hard. But look at me. I'm sitting in the house, done my house pretty good, but I'm by myself because of the bullies and things that have done to me. And but I learned to accept God, and that's how it makes it. That's how it makes it. But I thank God I got a son who's turned 18. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. And he's doing pretty good. But I mean these bullies and things, man. That's the real reason why Norman Richardson couldn't have too successful with getting married and having a family like he's supposed to have. Because of these bullies that New Year. And sometimes I figured, you should have moved. You should have got away. You should have been here no more. You should have just left everything and just left away from here. But here's the thing, I'm free hearted. My mama was she didn't hardly have nothing. And if I'd have left, she didn't have no income. And I couldn't just leave her like that. Cause she had me. And that was the hook. I had to stay here. I had to support her a little bit, until she get on her feet or whatever, and everything. But she been through a lot. She been through a lot, trying to raise two kids, and it was hard. That was hard on her. And going through people fighting her and everything and stuff like that, and talking about her and everything like that. You think I'm having it hard? She had it hard too. So, but I don't know. I don't know who had the hardest. But I'm telling you, man. But people are wrong. People are wrong, and they don't realize how wrong they is. And it started at an early age. Shaking, all the shaking at an early age, picking at you, and everything. And early age, the way they done me, and and even up to the day, it just they see you with things and see you getting things, and if Jesus bless you with something, that means you done been through something. I'm telling you, man. I mean, if you sitting around just ain't got nothing, man, you ain't been through nothing. But that's what I'm saying. If Jesus bless you with a lot of stuff, I mean, you done been through a hell of a lot, and He understand your pain. He understand your pain, you know. But I'm telling you, man, I could work. I was good with people and everything, man. They just know one thing. We can mess with him. We can make it. We can do this and make him mess him up. And I don't know why people like that, man. I really don't. I really don't. Uh, and it was some of the people that was around when you was in school that knew you, that passed it on. So because the older people, they didn't know that. They didn't know all that. But there's some of the younger people that were right with you, that was going through, you was going through stuff when they was around. There's some of those people there, you know. I don't want you at my party, all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, man. And man, I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I don't know why people like that. Well, because you didn't have nothing, and they couldn't understand that your mama was having a hard time trying to raise us, and that's the way they was, and they mama was having everything, getting them everything. But just, I mean, people just, man, and this stuff that I do now, these videos I do now, it's really making me have fun though. But I mean, I'd rather be with my son and teach him things. But he come around sometimes, a little bit. But I mean, just to tell him, man, bullies, bullies are wrong and everything. And then they jump out to having a bad day, and then they just say, "I know who to mess with. I know who to pick with," and you know, it's just wrong, man. It's wrong. But I keep blessing. I keep relying on Jesus Christ as my Lord Savior, and that's how I makes it. That's how I makes it. That's how it makes it, and I mean, no matter what they say, I'm gonna kill you and all this kind of stuff, and I mean, I just long as I rely on Jesus Christ, that's how I keep making it and everything. So, yeah, that you want to know what was my real name? The real name is Norman Richardson, Norman Dwayne Richardson. I mean, and it was given to me by my uncle and my mama. Um, Now everybody else wanted to call me Peanut. They didn't like that because they figured that my daddy, should have had a say in that, But my daddy didn't know that I was his child, you know. So he went off and got another child, So her name was Aggie Marie. I don't know her last name though. Well, should have been. I don't even know if they went by his last name. I don't know. But yes, I had a sister too, uh, half sister, and um, that's the way that went. But man, that was pretty messed up. And uh, some of my kin people, just say, "Oh, heck with it. I'm gonna just call him Cuz," and I make sure I get it right. Just call him Cuz. So I mean, but after all that, man, I mean, I just started getting a ton of names. I mean, other people just calling me Tick and all this kind of stuff, man. Just getting a ton of names. I mean, so while that's building all up, they really not relying on Norman Richardson as the man. So I mean, so they was just, I mean, they was just screwing me up like that, and the important people start realizing that, and then they start realizing, and so maybe that has something to do with it, or whatever. So I don't know, man. But I mean, you can't make people call you what you're supposed to be called. So that means that you have to let it go on, and they gonna find out who really crazy. See, so I did what I had to do. I was doing what I had to do, but I mean, it's just these people around here, man, and one right, and everything, and for as a girlfriend, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, you ain't gonna mess with nobody that pick with you. and just feel like they know how to get you. No, you ain't gonna mess with them. So you chose to be by yourself, man. Cause I've been messed with too much. I've been messed with too much, and it was just it's for me to be by myself, and even the ex girlfriend. I want to find out how he really was. What was going on back in them days? And uh uh I didn't need her. I didn't need her. Trying to find out, what I'm all about, why he won with his people, and all that kind of stuff, because they were messing with me. I mean, and they didn't even really have to be too much messing with me. It was just the way they were calling my name, where they were just calling my name, and I didn't need to be with them, And then they feel like on my mama's side, well, I'm never gonna call him Norman Richardson, Call my children didn't get that last name neither, So it was just a bunch of jealousy. So no, man, I'm just that's the way causing Norman Richardson that name now controversial, really, because I mean it just they did not like that name, but white people they call me by my name. They respected that name, and that's how I would. That's and more they call me that, the better off I would be. So so that's why I like talking to white people because they call me by my right name and I get along a lot better. Call me like that, but hey, but I still know who my people is though. But I mean, man, they was wrong. They was wrong, and I'm just like I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of all this chaos and on both sides and everything, and you know, there's nothing you can do. Just sit there, just maybe one day it'll play out, maybe but but when I put those videos on, that's me doing it. But man, I've been taking some heat. I've been taking some heat, but but I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing that. But I just wanted to tell you, I just want to identify my name and the people that was involved, the people involved, and the reason why I'm by myself, and everything though. And I'm still making it. I'm still making it, but I mean, boy, people, man, just something. I never expected this. I expected it to have a family, me and my wife sit down talking about things, and or me off to work, and things and stuff like that. But I mean, these people, they were always getting next to it. I mean, even the men was wrong. The men were wrong. I'm gonna take her, and I'm gonna take her from him, and cause I can't stand him, and all this kind of just bullies, and they got families and things and stuff, and they still ain't satisfied, So it was all that going on and stuff. I just letting y'all know a little bit of my life and everything and stuff. And yes, I was good. I mean, that's why they didn't like me. That's why they didn't like me because I was good, and they was always trying to set up something and I always was beating it. And that's what they were mad about, because they always were trying to mess me up, trying to bother me, try to mess me up all the time, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to make it, and Still, I still talks with my son a little bit. And how many years? It's been 11 years since I had a woman, man. 11 years. And it's just like I've been in jail, So, I mean, but man, it's just people just wrong, man. Just people wrong. And that's what keep you straight, keep you, you better go get it together, man. Cause I mean, these people, man, you know, telling what they lie to do to you, So that's why you don't really pay it no mind. Just keep trying to make it and everything, So that's what I do, and just keep relying on God. Keep relying on God. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know when my time will end. But I mean, uh, I do know one thing. I'm still healthy. I'm still taking my medicine, and I'm still able to get around. And that's how I do. That's how I do. So just wanted to talk a little bit about who I am and what y'all see, and how I'm making it, and why people don't hang around me. So it's been a lot of bullying. That's all I can tell you. A lot of bullying, and why your mama's side of the family don't hang around? A lot of bullying, on your daddy's side. It's pretty much old people getting older, and 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 you didn't hang around them when you was younger anyway. I mean, so it was mostly your mama family that you were hanging around a lot anyway. So really, they didn't really hang around you that much. But a lot of issues. So that's why you don't hang around people. No, it's hang around your mama side of family people. A lot of issues. They got a lot of issues and things. But that name, that name, Norman Dwayne Richardson, that name, man, man, I love it. I love that name. I love that name. But I mean, it just people want to call you other names, but that name. And look, if I should die today, which one? How would my casket be? How would you present the paper? You know. So I mean, man, that's something to think about. But these people, man, you know, I don't want to call them crazy or nothing like that. I just like to stay to myself, be to myself, and just hopefully that my son can make it. That's me, and I think I don't let people know a little part of my life and everything. Just what you see is just a man that just don't been bullied a lot. I've been bullied all the way down through kindergarten, and I mean all the way through. Just been bullied all my life. And if you get bullied that many times, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a problem. Bullied that many times, yeah, you're gonna have a problem. So a lot of people say, I wouldn't be bullied. I'll fight back. Yeah, you can, but you're gonna end up in the jailhouse. You're gonna end up in the jailhouse. So I chose not to be in jail, and I wound up taking medicine. Wound up taking medicine. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here though, but I just wanted to say a little something like that for this morning a little bit, and letting y'all know a little part of me. Just letting y'all know a little part of me. I'm not really saying too much about what I did and the things I done and stuff like that. Just letting y'all know a little something about the way I was done, the way people done me and everything. So I'm finna get off of here a little bit, but I'm still doing okay. Still trying to make it. Take my medicine in the morning and eating at night. See that what the bullies done did to me. Got you taking morning medicine, evening medicine, and night medicine. That's what the bullies did to you. So I mean, and then other people wanna join in and thinking it's a game and everything, but this is a person. This is a person that y'all done like that. And he been taking stuff way back, way back, and all it was he had got immune to it, but still, that ain't good. That ain't good. It ain't good that have to take things like that. You know, and some of them want to end his life. If you're doing it that much, they want to end his life. But that ain't good. That ain't good to do somebody like that cause he don't talk. That ain't good. Okay. I'm off of here. Bye.